Welcome back to the 2022 Hart Softball Coaches Media Day. We're going to head up to Canton, Missouri. I'm your host, Chris Kamler, and we're going to talk to head coach Rod Radcliffe from Culver-Stockton. Coach, welcome, and welcome to the Heart of America Conference. This is your first year.
Yeah, I'm excited to be in the conference. Looking forward to it. Met quite a few of the coaches already, and it's been a good reception.
Now, your background obviously has been in D1 programs. You've coached for a lot of different clubs. What brought you to Culver-Stockton?
The biggest thing was we moved back to the Iowa area to be around our grandkids. Really is our biggest thing. Be around family again. Kind of pulled my wife away from the family for quite a few years, and it was time to get back and where we don't have to fly to see them anymore. We can drive and actually see them. And so we've really been enjoying that with the holidays and everything, getting a chance to see all of our family again.
Coach, so you know, it's your first year in the program. How do you start with a program? You've obviously been in a number of different ones, but what is different about that year one, getting to know your team, getting to know the recruiting trail? Tell me a little bit about how you start from zero and move up.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is you try to change the culture to what is true to you as a coach, and try to have the athletes see where you're coming from, and have them buy into that culture. And that's probably the biggest piece that we were trying to do all fall. Now it's just a matter of keep progressing as we go, but it definitely is a big change for these athletes. So you have to earn their respect. They got to earn, and I got to earn their respect too. And so it's a good transition. It's a lot of fun to start up a program and also be a head coach again after a few years away from that.
So you get to Culver-Stockton, you kind of take stock of what you've got. What have you found in the Culver-Stockton program, and what excites you about the season upcoming?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for our girls is they need to learn to believe that they are better than what they actually think they are. They've been competitive, so that's, it's not like it's a true rebuild from the bottom up. So it's just a matter of, putting the pieces together with the new players that have come in and with the players that are already here. The ones that have been here for a while, those are the ones that definitely have the change to make the most. But yet on the same token, I respect where they're at with their skill level and things like that. So just trying to build out the strength of our team and keep moving forward.
Now, your preseason, obviously, up in northern Missouri, you've got a little bit of weather. Have you been able to get outside much, or tell me a little bit about the facilities indoor up there?
Yeah, right now we actually have snow on the ground, so hoping that it does change. The positive is this is the farthest south I've ever coached, so I'm kind of used to the indoors. And I was excited last week when all the snow melted, but then it came back with another little storm. So I think it will happen a little faster than I'm used to. Good thing about Culver-Stockton, we have a good indoor facility that we can utilize. Definitely, yeah, your outfield really kind of gets hurt the most with it, but we can still do quite a bit of stuff and kind of get ready for the season until we can get outside.
Now let's turn our attention to the field itself, and the players that you've got there. Who are some leaders that you're looking forward to seeing emerge in the first few weeks of the season?
Yeah, we got a couple all-conference girls that are coming back, Allie and Taryn. So we have catcher and a middle infielder returning. We got a couple pitchers that have had quite a few innings the past couple of years coming back. So with Michaela and Emma and Grace and Jocelyn, Jillian, with Jillian. And you hate to say too much because you can leave players out that you want to get them all mentioned and things like that. But kind of those have been our leaders, kind of stepping forward in the fall anyway. And as we've started our into our winter.
Now, for fans of the Culver-Stockton program who are just getting to know you a little bit, tell me a little bit about your softball philosophy. What's a standard of a Coach Radcliffe coach team?
Yeah, the biggest thing with our culture, we're trying to create a culture where the girls have great experience. I from day one I've told them, you know what, you can smile on a softball field, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Yes, we want very strong competitors and girls that want to compete, but it's actually the journey of each day. Can we improve each day? Can we keep that excitement each day coming forward into the practice? Probably I would say definitely we build from the defense first. I have been a hitting coach in my background, so hitting's definitely very important to me. I know I've kind of changed a little bit of the hitting philosophy and things, and that takes a while as you get going. But the girls have been very good about trying to change, and I'm not making them robots. I'm trying to adjust to them more than anything else.
We're finishing up our conversation with Coach Radcliffe of Culver-Stockton here on the 2022 Hart Softball Media Day. Coach, I'm going to throw you some Final Four questions here. Just kind of give me the first thing that comes to your mind. You've coached in some tremendous D1 facilities. What's your favorite softball facility that you've played at or coached at?
Yeah, one that really comes to mind. We were the opening game of Oregon with their facility. We played the first game there. We also played the first game at Liberty, which is a great facility for a mid-major. Even like at Rutgers, we got a whole rebuild of a facility there, all turf field and everything. That was the first time I've been a part of that. So that was really fun with all new, came into it, the Big Ten. Definitely was at the bottom of the Big Ten, no doubt, but they've added all new facilities, new weight rooms, new locker room, new everything. So it's kind of tough to leave all that, and yet softball's still softball. And once you get out in the field, that's kind of the main thing. So, but I played in or coached in a lot of really nice facilities within the Big Ten and in the SEC and things like that.
I with the grandkids is a pretty good trade-off too, though, right?
Yeah.
You're relatively new to the area. What places have you found to eat? What's your favorite eating place up there?
Well, COVID kind of slowed a lot of that stuff down as we've kind of been going. Let's see. There's a few places in Quincy that we've gone to. There's a place in Keokuk we really like. That's actually where we're living. So we found a couple. I definitely like the steaks. No doubt, being a Iowa farm person myself and everything. So we try to find out those steak places that are pretty good. But been pretty busy, so we really haven't done a lot of that. But it's been fun when we have. So.
My sister's an alum there. She told me to make sure to shout out Primo's Pizza. That's I'm sure you've had a slice or two from there already. So
yep, that's a good place. We've enjoyed going there.
Fantastic. First thing that comes to mind when you describe the Culver-Stockton campus and what has surprised you about that campus in general?
Yeah, I was really excited when I came. When I interviewed, I had never heard of Culver-Stockton. The facilities are awesome for any IA level. You can see that they're trying to be very competitive in the athletic department and things like that. So we're really not at want for too much. I mean, you always want more, always, of course, but everything's here to succeed with. I like the campus. I really like the small little setting up on the hill. There's a lot of little hills here and a river right behind it and things like that. So I've really enjoyed this campus. It was really like, wow, I could work here.
Final question for Coach Radcliffe. When you look at the Hart softball juggernaut that you're about to embark on, what really comes to mind when I say Hart softball?
I think it really well, it's good competition first of all, but what I've really found already is that you really got some really good coaches in the conference, and that's what's fun when you can compete against coaches that have, made a career of it, very knowledgeable, and the fun part is if you don't come with your A game, you're going to get beat, and that's okay. That's all part of it, but that's what I like is that competition day in, day out.
New head coach Rod Radcliffe here at Culver-Stockton starts February 4th. Good luck on the season, sir, and welcome to the Heart of America Conference.
Yeah, thank you.